Hello and welcome to your Bangla City SATV News. This is Ther with our headlines. UN resolution on Bangladesh graduation from LDC's great milestone develop the development march of the country, said Finance Minister. Jubodal protest demanding Khaleda's medical treatment abroad announced tougher program if demands are not met. Students staged demonstration in the city demanding justice for Dhaka college student Naim Hassan's death and road safety. The UN General Assembly has unanimously approved the recommendation of Bangladesh to cross the list of least developed countries. The recommendation was adopted at the 40th plenary meeting of the 7th meeting of the Council as three criteria were met. Finance Minister AHM Mustafa Kamal said UN resolution on Bangladesh graduation from LDC is great milestones towards the development march of the country. The statement said Bangladesh is the only country that has qualified for the transition from a least developed country by meeting the three criteria set by the United Nations. Meanwhile, permanent representative of Bangladesh to the United Nations said the approval has fulfilled the long-standing hopes and aspiration of the nation. At the same time, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's Vision 2021 is finally coming to fruition. Jubodal has staged protests in the capital demanding the release of Khaleda and her treatment abroad. BNP Secretary General Mir Zahangir Alam was the chief guest at the rally. Meanwhile, traffic in front of the press club is being delayed due to the rally of Jubodal. Besides, law enforcement are forced on alert around the rally. BNP will hold a protest program in the divisional town on Tuesday. Apart from this, allied organizations including volunteers and students will hold separate protest rallies, human chains and silent procession. Meanwhile, Dhaka court today issued arrest warrants against BNP Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi Ahmed in the Special Power Act case. Additional public prosecutor Taposh Kamal Paul of Dhaka Metropolitan Session Judge Court confirmed the matter. The case was filed with Bangla Police Station in 2015. Students of Notre Dame College staged a demonstration in Dhaka's Motijil area today demanding road safety and justice for the death of a fellow student in an accident. Naim Hassan, a second-year student of the college, was killed in a road accident yesterday. Hundreds of students of various educational institutions are staging protests in different areas in the capital for the second consecutive day, demanding safe road and exemplary punishment for the driver responsible. Following the incident, authorities of DSCC formed a three-member investigation committee to look into the incident. The committee has been directed to submit its findings and recommendations within 7 working days. Meanwhile, a motorist died after a compacted vehicles of Dhaka North City Corporation hit him in Dhaka's Pantapot area this afternoon. The Supreme Court, in the full text of verdict, has observed that Muhammad Kamrul Nahar, former judge of Dhaka Women and Children Repression Prevention Tribunal 7, had a bad intention in granting bail to Aslam Shikdar in a rape case, ignoring this court stay order, and she is not fit for dealing with any criminal case. Kamrul Nahar was released of her judicial duties by the Chief Justice on November 14, 3 days after she verbally recommended police not to register any rape case if the complaint goes to them after 72 hours of the incident. She was also withdrawn from the tribunal and was attached to the Law Ministry the same day. She made the recommendation while delivering the verdict in the Bonani Raintree double case murder on November 11, which drew flack from different quarters and sparked protesters, and also starred the social media and met with a huge outcry and nationwide rage, leading to her suspension from judicial duties. Gazipur City Corporation Mayor Mahmudullah Zahangir Alam has been suspended. Local Government and Rural Development Minister Muhammad Tajul Islam confirmed it today. He said they received several allegations against him. They took the allegation into cognizance for the scrutiny. If any allegation against a mayor is taken into cognizance for investigation, there is a rule on suspending him. For this, the mayor of Gazipur City Corporation has been suspended. On November 19, Zahangir was expelled from Awami League for his controversial comments on Bangabandhu and Liberation War martyrs. Viewers, we are taking a short break. Stay with your Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back, and you're watching your Bangla City SATV News. Now we bring you the international story updates. At least 27 migrants trying to reach England from France died yesterday when their boat sank off the northern French coast, the deadliest disaster since the channel became a hub for clandestine crossing. Reports said only 2 survivors had been found and both of their lives were in danger. 5 women and 1 little girl were among those who died. President Emmanuel Macron vowed France would not allow the channel to become a cemetery, and also spoke to British Prime Minister Boris Johnson to agree on stepping up efforts to thwart the traffickers' blame for the surge in crossing. Vietnam and China agreed on Wednesday to strengthen their security cooperation and boost their pandemic-hit economies. The agreement comes as Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh held talks with his Japanese counterpart Fumio Kishida in Tokyo, where the 2 leaders pledged to work together for a free and open Indo-Pacific region amid rising concern over China's territorial assertiveness. However, experts say Japan's effort to strengthen ties with Vietnam highlights its willingness to maintain influence in Southeast Asia. In response, Kishida agreed to export more defense equipment, such as naval vessels, to Vietnam. The United Arab Emirates has held talks with the Taliban to run Kabul airport, going up against Gulf rival Qatar in a diplomatic tussle for influence with Afghanistan's new rulers. UAE officials have held a series of discussions with the group in recent weeks to discuss operating the airport that serve as landlocked Afghanistan's main air link to the world, the foreign Gulf diplomat said. The Qataris have been helping run the Hamid Karzai International Airport along with Turkey and have said they are willing to take over the operation. Yet the Taliban has not yet formalized any arrangement with Qatar, the diplomat said. Social Democrat Magdalena Andersson, who quit just hours after becoming the first woman elected Sweden's prime minister. She faces a troublesome battle keeping off an unprecedented problem by the right-wing and far-right in subsequent 12 months normal election in politics circle. She has built a reputation for being direct and blunt. Sweden have waited so long to have a woman prime minister, but the country experienced its first female in the post only for hours. Andersson quit after her budget was rejected and the Greens walked away from her coalition. The Cyberspace Administration of China on Tuesday announced fresh regulation that strictly limits what celebrities, their agencies and even their fans can do on social media as Beijing continues its campaign to discipline pop culture and fan clubs. Latest measures include a limit on the number of social media accounts celebrities can have, while also banning them from showing off their luxury lifestyle and restricting posts that show their work and activities. CSC also stipulates that entertainment companies should be limited to just one account on each social media platform, while fan club accounts need to be authorized by the agency. It also banned the act of whitewashing a celebrity if he or she has violated the law or engaged in what is considered unethical behavior. Washington has blacklisted 27 foreign entities for export control over national security concerns. According to the Commerce Department's Bureau of Industry and Security, the list includes 12 entities from China as well as Pakistan, Singapore and Japan. It also includes one entity based in Russia. In a statement Wednesday, the Bureau said the entities have been determined by the U.S. government to be acting contrary to the national security or foreign policy interests of the U.S. It explained that 8 Chinese entities were blacklisted for their participation in the military modernization of the People's Liberation Army, seeking to acquire U.S. origin items for military application. It also restricts export to Chinese producers of electronics that support the modernization efforts of China's military. Bangladesh all-rounder Mahmudullah has retired from Test cricket, confirmed by Bangladesh Cricket Board yesterday. As a result, the all-rounder's 12-year career in the longest format has come to an end. Mahmudullah stated in a release issued by Bangladesh Cricket Board said he had always thought of going on a high and he believed this is the right time to end his Test career. He extended his gratitude to BCB President for supporting him. Mahmudullah, however, confirmed that he will continue to play white ball cricket for his country. The first test between Bangladesh and Pakistan starts tomorrow in Chittagong. With this match, Test cricket is returning to Zahur Ahmed Chaudhry Stadium after 6 years. Bangladesh cricket team was participated with Chittagong Test. The cricketers was immersed themselves till noon. Pakistan practiced in the afternoon at Zahur Ahmed Chaudhry Stadium. Today is the first anniversary of Argentina legend Diego Maradona. Maradona died on November 25, 2020. Special events held in Buenos Aires, Barcelona and Napoli to mark the death anniversary of this football wonder. Everywhere from Buenos Aires, in Barcelona, Napoli, visitors are expressing their love for him with murals, sculptures, banners and tattoos. His bronze statue is being erected at the stadium built by the Italian club Napoli, known as Maradona's Club. Before ending, we go through your Bangla City SATV News headlines again. Beyond resolution on Bangladesh graduation from LDC is great milestone towards the development march of the country, said Finance Minister. Jubodal protests demanding Khaleda's medical treatment abroad announced tougher programs if demands are not met. Students staged demonstration in the city demanding justice for Notre Dame College student Naim Hassan's death and road safety. You are up to date with your Bangla City SATV News, and to know the latest in SATV News, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with us.